Hello guys, welcome to Daily Mashup Guide. Today we'll be covering Gnar and shout out to Bwipo for playing 1v1s with me. So for the rules, you can either go press the attack route, which will allow you to have a much more presence early game and do level 1 cheeses against Gnar. But in general, I advise you to just go Conqueror and Scale, since Gnar can lane 1v1 against Camille, and Camille can lane 1v1 against Gnar, which automatically makes Camille a better champion, since the main issue with Camille is that she can't really lane against most champions, but against Gnar she can easily lane 1v1 and scale for free. So I advise you to just take Conqueror, Triumph, Bloodline, or Tenacity if they have point and click CC, you know the deal. Then Last Stand, and then you go into Inspiration, get your free boots, and Biscuits for mana sustain early on, so you can spam your W a lot. So, how you actually play against Gnar? Well, if you took PTA and you can choose the try push, just go there and wait for him to come. If he face checks, take E, auto, E, and just proc PTA and run away, and then perma E onto him. That only applies if you have either PTA or he has no resolve. Because if he has resolve and bone plating, this trade is gonna be not as efficient as it could be. So I just advise you not to do it. If you just go Conqueror like I advised you to, you just start W, and every time Gnar kills you or autos you or you wanna go for minions, you just W him, get your HP back, push the lane a bit, and hit him for some free poke. Level 2 take E, don't engage onto him. Gnar most of the time will have priority over your level 1, 2, 3, unless you cheese him level 1. So I advise you to just take the bullet, let him push into you, and then after he recalls, just stack the wave, recall yourself, or carry the jungler to help. In this matchup, you're gonna want to put 3 points into your E, since Gnar always maxes Q then W. So if you put 3 points into your E, you'll have much smaller cooldown on it, so you can actually use your E to force his E, and he has to react with his E on your E every time. So Gnar E has 22-second cooldown early game, and he doesn't go cooldown reduction components unless he goes like a Kindle gem, but most Gnars will just go for Phage. So he doesn't have cooldown reduction, so it's always gonna be 22 seconds of cooldown. So every time you can just go for a E or even EW if you're skilled enough, EW him, and if he just jumps away, well, disengage, take some poke, and now he can't walk up to you for like 10 seconds, since you can just hookshot onto him, and Gnar without his mega form is super squishy, and you can easily 100 to 0 him, and all you have to do is play around his rage bar. You don't want to engage on Gnar, use the hookshot bait I'll say about. You don't want to use it if Gnar is close to his rage form, because if he can just then jump away or even tank it, he tanks it, and then uses all his like mini form abilities, and then he transforms into Mega, smashes you into a wall, and you're pretty much as good as dead since you have no shot to escape. So only do that if his rage bar is really low or he just transforms back. After Gnar transforms back, he has a cooldown where he can't transform into Mega, and Mini Gnar will never win a 1v1 against Camille. But in general, you just don't wanna play too aggressively in lane. You just wanna scale, because if you get your Triforce, there's nothing Gnar can do, and nothing will be ever able to do. He can't contest the on-side lane, and the only winning race he has is in team fights, which you can force to never happen in solo queue. So, in general, against Gnar, you just want to put 3 points in E. If he makes a mistake, well, kill him. If he doesn't, it's free scaling, it's not bad. You don't have to kill Gnar. Gnar is not really a good champion in solo queue right now. He's also insanely hard, so most of the time you will be able to kill the Gnar if he makes a mistake, but I advise you to just scale and be patient with this matchup. After laning phase is over, you can either, depending of you if you're ahead or behind. If you're ahead, you just wanna go side lane, keep the pressure on. Gnar can't contest you. You can even dive him if he doesn't manage his rage properly. So going side lane when ahead in this matchup is insanely good, and I advise you to do that. If you are behind and you have a team comp consists of like a Fed Aphelios, well, then you can team fight. But if your team isn't really good in 5v5s, you still wanna go on side lane and just farm back into the game, get Tiamat, get lifesteal, get the camps, get minions. The best way to get back into the game is to just by farming or flipping random fights, but I advise you to just farm. You should always go, take wave, then the jungle camp. It's important you take the wave first, then the jungle camp, because if you take the wave, the minions won't be fighting and won't be killing each other. And if you would be killing the jungle camp first, well, your minions will be killing the enemy minions, and you won't be getting golden XP, which is really bad. So you always want to do the wave and then the jungle camp. So, for the items, if you want PTA and Alacrity and stuff like that, you just want to rush Tiamat and permanently shove into him. There's not much he can do since you have really good early game, and Tiamat is actually really good here if you go PTA. If you want the Conqueror route, I suggested you to. You can go for Triforce Rush. I mean, you go double D Blade, then you go Triforce Rush, and well, normal standard Camille build as always. Camille really doesn't have different in her build paths most of the time. You go Triforce, Bulls, then you go Ravenous, then DD, Sterex, and then situational items. You know the deal. Okay, so this is gonna be it for today, guys. Thanks for watching and stay strong. Goodbye, guys.